Hi there.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, and welcome to Breakfast Banter in our backyard.
Isn't it beautiful? Nice spring day out right now. The sun is shining. So, yeah.
So, what is on your mind for today's banter?
Oh, today for me is on my mind. It's
Mm.
springtime. And I just
Mm.
think about this time of the year, and we're right in the middle of it, and all of the new growth that's happening around us. But all of the work that was going on to
Mm.
get to this point, and how important that is for us to always consider what is that work that's going on, even when we think there's no work going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the planting of seeds,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's
Mm-hmm.
that conversations, it's the networking events you're going to, it's the freebies you're handing out, it's the webinars that you're offering. And, like it's just that cultivation of all of that
Mm-hmm.
coming, which
Mm-hmm.
is just so good. And yet, so many of us struggle thinking it's not happening fast enough.
Yeah, using the word seeds is so
Mm.
appropriate in this measure. I think about our favorite time of the year is the fall. We love the fall and the colors, the changing of leaves, but you have to put that work in now in order to be able to get there. And when
Yeah.
we plant seeds right now in the ground for vegetables or flowers or whatever we're doing, nothing happens for a while. Nothing happens for a while, but all that is going on underground. We don't see what's happening above the surface, but all that work is going on underground. We water, we make sure the soil's taken care of, and then all of a sudden, poof, it starts to happen.
Kind of like that flower in the back. Don't know
Yeah,
the name of it, but right?
yeah, yeah.
So when we think of our business, that's exactly what we need to be remembering is that we just constantly keep watering and nurturing. I have a great image that I often share on social, and it is of two miners, like diggers,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Yep.
going at the same speed, if you will, and us as the audience can see what's on the other side of what they're digging.
Yes.
And one person's just like is having the thought it's not happening fast enough, it's this isn't working, and he turns around and he's leaving the
Yep.
mine, and the other one's like digging, you can see all the diamonds and the jewels. So I have to remind myself of that constantly, of the work we're doing, we're putting in and doing the work and trusting and believing that it is underground and it's coming and it's being nurtured.
Yeah,
So
so true. Another way I like to look at this is, what if you knew the next person you talk to would be your best customer ever? How would you
yeah.
treat them? What would you say to them? What would you feel when you're talking to them? And I just think about, if you have that mindset with every
Mm.
prospect that you talk to, every person that you talk to about your business, there's a great opportunity just waiting there, and you never know when it's going to be coming up. So, yeah.
But often what we do is we have the thought that it's not working and or it's failing. And so the action we take is we stop, we give up, right? Think of the miner leaving the mine. In fact, he's failing because
Mm-hmm.
he never gets to the gold that's on the other side because our actions are we're retreating and we stop doing what we're doing. So it is totally, are directed by our beautiful brain of what we're thinking is what materializes. So often I will write in my daily journal of it is working. And then I
Mm.
go to work and I find evidence of
Yes,
that, right? The
yes.
day before that, somebody reached out or that, just all of it. I can find evidence of it working and I can equally find evidence of it not.
Yeah,
Which one do I want to believe? Which
yeah.
one do I want to come true?
And I think about that this week. We had a number of great examples
Mm.
this week of people that reached out, and we're thinking, gosh, where did they come from? Like, what was it that attracted them to come to us? And it's amazing. People are watching what you do in your business,
Sure.
right? Be true to yourself. Make sure you're putting out good content. Make sure you're putting out the information that you want to connect with your ideal customer, because they're watching and they're seeing. And the examples for us this week were really encouraging. And ultimately, they were seeds that were planted months ago
Mm-hmm.
that are now starting to pop above the soil. We get a chance to see that they're interested, and we get to have some discovery calls with them,
Mm.
and to be able to talk to them about potential business. So it's happening, folks. It's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess the last thing I would leave on would be the thought that, it's in giving that we receive.
Mm-hmm.
And often, well, this week, everyone that reached out to us was from something that we went into the community and we did a free talk. It was one of our free trainings that we
Mm-hmm.
did.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gift certificate that we gave to a fundraiser.
Yeah.
That's not why we're doing it. It's getting out there, and then if it's attracting to somebody, they follow up and come through. So sometimes we get stuck in the way that we're giving away too much for free. Like that can be a thought. It's like, no, right? Like plant the seeds,
Yeah.
however that is, and look for opportunities to do that in your own community and in your own space to be able to do that.
So good. Keep on giving and plant those
Mm.
seeds. They'll come true. They'll pop above the surface for you.
So good. Have a fabulous day.
Bye bye.